When I was a young man, I grew up watching many TV shows, ranging from talking sponges to talking anthropomorphic cats with their fish brother. I even had a phase with the show about a boy who lives in a house with 10 sisters. But none of these shows were quite as impactful as Henry Danger. This show was huge. At least to me it was. I have a clear memory of sitting in my grandfather's hot tub, which was in viewing range of the TV, when an ad came on announcing the brand new show on Nickelodeon. My cousin and I, who were watching SpongeBob at the time, decided to check out the episode premiere. And while I don't exactly remember what my cousin's reaction was to the episode, I, for one, loved it. I watched this show religiously growing up. And I mean, this was a big deal. Friend asked if I want to sleep over. If I was going to miss Henry Danger, then absolutely not. This show had a stranglehold on me when it was on. And to reinforce this idea, I proudly announced that I watched the entire show from start to finish. Every episode from 1 to episode 128. I grew up alongside Henry Hart. But sadly, all good things must come to an end, and on January of the year 2020, just that happened. The show ended, and I cried, and I kept crying until the news. So, being in mind of how I feel about this show, when I heard there was a movie in development, I was ecstatic to say the least. Inhibitions be damned. When I saw it was going to be a cinematic picture, even more hype. A real superhero movie? Let's go! For my last year of high school, I was on Twitter and Instagram searching for leaks and set photos, behind the scenes, tidbits, any bit of info I could get. When the trailer released, I was never so quick to click on a video, I swear. So now the movie is out. What are my thoughts? Well, I guess you'll just have to watch and find out now, won't you? Yes, I stole that bit from LS Mark, who I watch. He inspired me to make this video. Now the movie is on Paramount Plus. Me being the seasoned Henry Danger fan, surely I'll have valid points. I also want to just add quick spoiler alert because I will be going over the movie in graphic detail. So if you do want to see the movie, do make sure that you click off this video, go watch it. It's on Paramount Plus again. Uh, if you don't want it spoiled, but anyway, you have been warned. So this being in mind, do I think that this is a worthy successor of the original show that I was such a fan of? We're gonna keep talking. So now, starting off this movie is a sweet little action sequence with a damn realistic Kid Danger costume. I like how Swellview is no longer filmed like a Nickelodeon sitcom, but something more along the lines of an Arrowverse show like The Flash or Arrow or Supergirl or such. It makes it feel more realistic, you know? Which brings me to my first criticism of the film. See, this Kid Danger isn't Henry Hart, as obvious by the 13-year-old Jason Norman haircut. This is newcomer Missy Martin, portrayed by Glee Dango. To my knowledge, a new actor. Now, she's young, at least she looks young, so I can't criticize her much. She does okay with what she's given, it's just what she's given isn't very good. She is a Kid Danger superfan, as she claims. Her town is overrun with crime, and she needs Kid Danger's help. Which brings me to my next issue with the movie, Henry's character himself. Completely estranged from the Henry I grew up with, he is now a cocky sellout, completely full of himself. He treats his best friend Jasper like garbage. Yes, I am aware that Jasper was the punching bag of the original show, but it wasn't this bad. This isn't a simple making a fun jab at him every now and then. He blurs him out of their business deal billboard, Mike Wazowski style. Jasper beats the bad guy, and Henry swoops in to steal all the credit. Long story short, Henry and Jasper argue and go their separate ways. Henry, in an altercation, is teleported into Missy's reality in an upgraded Kid Danger costume, where he full on just explains to this random ass kid that Kid Danger faked his death, because not like she's gonna tell anyone this information. It's also revealed that Missy apparently knows that Henry Hart is Kid Danger. And while I'm glad they finally addressed that the mask in the original show didn't cover anything above a pair of sunglasses, it is immediately out the window when you remember she knows the Kid Danger is Henry Hart. So Henry is this big shot hero in dystopia. You seriously telling me that he's never been on TV and yes, in a throwaway line, Henry mentions he faked his death as Kid Danger and changed his last name. But I mean, he still looks the same. This movie is an hour and 26 minutes long, and man, does it begin to drag on. The idea is Kid Danger is dragged into Missy's fan fictions, a rather cringy concept, especially if you've ever been to the deep dark recesses of DeviantArt or literally opened Wattpad, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We have such classics as getting owned by a high school gym teacher in a park who is immediately taken down by Missy. Okay, who wrote this shit? We go to the nightclub of Frankie Grande, Ariana Grande's brother, reprising his role as flamboyant supervillain Franchini, which is a neat callback to the original series, where we meet such interesting characters as Jasper and Schwaz. I think you could see the problem here. And to address my biggest issue with this movie, the elephant in the room, if you will, the repetition. See, the movie is structured like this. We go to a new reality. Henry encounters a supervillain, which is the same villain every reality. Coach Greg, Vam Piper, and Franchini. We get one line in this movie that actually got a chuckle out of me where Henry makes a quip in this hideous costume.
I'm about to deck your face with boughs of lolly.
And then the part that I really started to notice how long it was going on for was the syrup wars. God, what am I doing with my life? They go to Canada and Jasper takes a few arrows for Henry, and we are introduced to Schwaz. Again, Christ, when does it end? You can only reintroduce the same three characters so many times before it's going to get stale. These aren't the same characters I grew up with, so why am I meant to care for them? Kid Danger and Swellview, no, yeah, Kid Danger saved Swellview, and now he has superpowers. So you would just imagine all the storytelling potential, but no, let's put him up against a high school gym teacher because that'll be fun. And to make a long story short, Henry makes it home and learns to appreciate his friend Jasper because that's what it's been about the whole time. And that was so clear from the beginning. Henry leaves Jasper in charge of the city and moves to Newtown to fight crime with Missy Martin as his new sidekick. And then the most hype part of the movie, dude. They infiltrate a warehouse where various laser blasts shoot down drones and a figure is revealed. The figure being Captain Man, the superhero from the original series. So, in conclusion, do I want a Henry Danger movie too? I am a massive fan of the original show, so hell yeah. But if you want to check it out for yourself, it's on Paramount Plus. Uh, a little tangent here. I do think it's sad because I know this movie was created to give Henry an identity outside of Kid Danger, sidekick to Captain Man. But the best part of the movie is when Captain Man shows up. So it's a little sad that the sidekick can't really have a movie without the superhero at least making an appearance and it being a success. So that's pretty tragic. But yeah, if you want to check out the movie for yourself, it's on Paramount Plus. So like, subscribe, join the T-Phaser Discord server, and share this video with your friends. Let me know down below what you thought of this film. End.
Hey guys, so what you just watched was my first attempt at an animation. So uh, this video was really hard to work on, and I hate my lighting. This video was really hard to work on. I did some script writing. I did the animation, which I did in Microsoft Paint. Yes, tease me down below in the comments if you will. But I think I did a pretty good job getting my bedroom accurate, getting me accurate. So this video was hard to make. Again, I made a script. I wrote the script. I did the animation. So let me know if you guys like these videos because this was it took a while to make. So let me know if you liked it. But I finally made my jump into the toon world. I'm so proud of myself. See you guys in the next one. Bye.